Good afternoon, YouTube. I guess I'm still on a video making streak, but I should probably do this on the regular. But in this video, I want to discuss different medical supplies and devices I either use or I would have to assist others. And it's a couple of medical flashlights, my glucose meter, and this multi-tool. So I guess I'll do them in the order I got them. The first one, this was in my previous video, and it's a mini mag light that's about as old as me, and gives off a gentle light that's it's easy on the eyes, but also because it's an incandescent, it does color rendition more correctly than most LEDs, and when Maglite made it, they put it out specifically for the medical field, but also for certain industrial applications where inspection or there was one device that was designed to show the hardness of metals, some kind of instrument, I forget what it was called, and the instrument came with one of these in order to read or whatever. I saw one, that was back when that's not where I got this flashlight from, by the way. I got this flashlight years later off of eBay because it's one of the original types of this particular model of mini mag light. But that device that shows the hardness of metal and reveals it or measures it or whatever, I saw that at a factory I briefly worked at in Houma, which should be considered Houma's warehouse district, but it's not officially known as that. So yeah, there's this mini mag light, which was supposed to be for the medical field. The next one I got is this little pin light, and it's a well tool, and the model number is the M6, also known as the Golden-Eyed Tiger Cub flashlight. And this one is brighter, and it has one of those warm white LEDs. And I think this light was also meant for the medical field because it does an even light, and it does correct color rendition, which is good for examining tissue and whatnot. And I've been having it since June of 2019, and I now carry it in my medical bag, which is a bag I keep inside my main backpack. I don't have it on display right now. The next item I got was given to me as a Valentine's Day gift from my lovely wife, who's recording me right now. And I hate to use the word knockoff, especially since my wife gave it to me. I mean, it's all she could afford at the time, and I cherish it, and I carry it in my backpack. But it, for all intents and purposes, it's a knockoff of a Leatherman Raptor Rescue multi-tool. It's just like it, but for a literal fraction of the cost. And because my wife gave it to me, I cherish it, and I take it everywhere I go. And I usually keep it clipped to this side pocket on my backpack. And I haven't really used it for a rescue or a medical purpose, but I have used it to cut a straight line when altering my pants. And it cuts a very straight line, and it does just as good as fabric scissors, but it can be used to cut other stuff too. So it's also got other things on it. It's got a seatbelt cutter, and this square hole is actually a wrench for an oxygen tank. Of course, it's got the main scissors, and let's see what else it's got. It's got a glass breaker. In case you got to bust a window, which you should probably hold it like this, but if you had to break a windshield to escape from a car or to extricate somebody, probably hold it like this and smash the windshield or the window open to rescue. It's got a clip, which I clip it onto my bag, but you can clip it onto your pocket. It's got a lanyard hole to attach a lanyard to further secure it. And for whatever reason, it's got a 5-centimeter ruler on one of the blades of the scissor. So it's a non-name brand version of a Leatherman Raptor Rescue, but for a fraction of the cost. And I assume it works just as good. The next item, I've had two of these. The first one I got in May of 2018, but I either had to sell it or whatever because I needed the money. And then I got this second one, I think last April or last March, something like that. But it's a Streamlight ProTac, and it's the EMS model, and it's got 3 light modes on it. Low mode, which is like, I want to say only a couple of lumens, and that's for eye exams and just low light stuff. Medium mode for wound examination, and then high mode. Medium mode is 10 lumens, and then high mode is 50 lumens. High mode is like just general purpose illumination, but it's a Streamlight ProTac EMS. It runs on 1 AA battery. And the first time I saw one of these, because I think it came on the market in either 2010 or 2011, but the first time I saw one of these is, yeah, I was married before, and the first marriage was a disaster. And my ex-wife was at the old Tulane Hospital in downtown New Orleans, and I had stepped out to get a breath of fresh air, and I was in the alleyway of the hospital, and they had some City of New Orleans EMTs, I guess, in the dock where the EMS units go or the ambulances go, and they were carrying these, and that was back in 2011, and so I got my first one in 2018, sold it or got rid of it or whatever, and then I got my second one last March or last April, so, and I carry it right next to this, and one time, baby, I was using it to examine your papa's eyes, and I had it on the lowest setting possible, but it was still too much. So, I don't know. Maybe that's why Streamlight discontinued that model. But if Streamlight was to do a reboot of that model, I definitely think low mode should be even dimmer, and they should use a warm white instead of a neutral white for the LED color. But that's just my opinion. And maybe run it on a single AAA battery. Now, I got one more flashlight, which I keep with my glucose meter. And it's a Next Torch. The model number is a Doctor K3S, and this is another one for eye exams and wound exams, and it has a very dim light. And my lovely wife gave it to me as a gift. I guess a couple months ago, huh, baby? I forget exactly.
Yeah.
But another time, the papa was, I was looking at his eyes, and that time he was having a serious hypertensive episode. But I was looking at his eyes to see if they were dilated or whatever, and it worked fairly decent. I even offered to lend it to the West Jefferson EMTs when they arrived, but your papa had a hypertensive event. And honestly, I thought he was having a stroke. He thought he was having a stroke. You thought he was having a stroke. So, whatever medical alert service he had, got the EMTs there, and he went to Oxnard, and they took care of him. But I had this, and this for eye exams. This one I find is better than this one because it's a little bit dimmer. And then I am a type 2 diabetic. I've been this way since 2020, since the spring of 2023. But I have this. It's a Relion Premier meter, and it's got voice. I got it at Walmart, and actually, I think I bought it with the OTC benefits that I get. It's better than the ones that the insurance itself pays for, because the ones that the insurance itself pays for takes these batteries that are hard to find.
That are about that big.
It's either those stupid button cell ones or those coin cell batteries.
Yeah, that are about that big.
That are hard to find and they're expensive, whereas this one just takes regular AAA batteries. So I much prefer this one, and I hate to ask what my blood sugar is going to be, but I might do a
test run with it now?
I might just do a test run just to demonstrate it.
On camera?
Yeah. You put the strip, and every meter comes with their own test strips. You unfortunately can't interchange. Can't interchange them. Let's see. Come on. No, I gotta take this thing off. But... oh, dang it. Now, why don't want to come off? I don't want to sound like Uncle Paul. But...
do it after the video, baby.
I'm trying to. I know there's a way to pop off that the epic fail, but I think I got. I know I'm not supposed to reuse those lancets, but I think I only used this one like once or twice before, so got a good little drip of blood going. That's not good. It hasn't been that high in a long time. I'm gonna have to start watching what I'm eating.
Yeah.
203. Usually it's below 150.
Write it down, baby.
Yeah, I will. It's 2:48 p.m. 203 milligrams per deciliter. Gonna have to watch it. It's usually not that bad, but.
And we can go back on this video in case you can't remember the time or anything.
Yeah. 248, 203 milligrams per deciliter, even though I didn't adjust mine for daylight savings time yet. So my meter's saying 148, my watch was saying 248. I gotta fix that. That's a pain in the rear end. But what I'm gonna do to knock that blood sugar down, I'm gonna drink some unsweet tea with some lemon juice, and I'm just gonna watch what I eat for the rest of the day, and then take it from there. And I will record it. In fact, let me record it right now. I carry a notebook and a pen in my backpack that
You want me to end the video?
No, we can. After I write it down, we can.
248.
Wait, March 21st, 2025. 2:48 p.m. 203 milligrams per deciliter. I have that written down. And wait, let me just give a shout out to you real quick, baby. Oh, sorry for covering the camera.
Okay.
This is my lovely wife. Thank you for helping me record this video, baby.
You're welcome.
So pretty. Look at those pretty legs. You sexy, baby.
So are you.
I love you, baby.
I love you too.
Okay, so yeah, that's the medical supplies I carry or I use, and try to be more careful about my sugar intake, because for the longest time the metformin was doing what it's supposed to do, but I'm gonna have to watch it, I guess. But y'all be good. Y'all have a good afternoon.